Hey guys, Dr. Shelly here. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 mistakes that I see most often when it comes to failed weight loss. If you're frustrated because your scale is not budging, then you may be doing one of these 5 things. The first thing that you might be doing is you might be eating nuts, and that's something that I never recommend somebody do when it comes to a weight loss diet. Nuts are really dense in calories. They're delicious, don't get me wrong, but it's very difficult to just eat 1 or 2 almonds, for example. Normally when somebody goes to eat nuts, they end up with a handful or a bag full of nuts. Somebody told me once that you can't lose your butt if you're eating nuts. The second thing that you might be doing is you may not be eating enough protein. Protein is really important for weight loss because when you eat protein, your body secrete certain hormones into your bloodstream, and those hormones actually help your body to burn fat. So without enough protein, you might not be losing weight. The third thing you might be doing is you're not starving yourself of sugar. And I'm not talking about starving yourself. I'm talking about starving yourself of sugar. It doesn't matter how low your calories are because your body's gonna burn the sugar before it's going to burn fat. Your body's very smart, and it's easier to use sugar for energy than it is to use fat for energy. So if you cut your sugar down, your body is forced to burn the fat. The fourth thing that you might be doing is that you're not tracking your food, you are not tracking your weight, you are not tracking your progress. And if you don't track your progress, it's very hard to achieve the goal. And if you don't track your progress, how do you know if you're even heading in the right direction of your goal? There's a saying that goes like this: whatever you don't measure, you can't manage. So you cannot manage your weight loss if you're not measuring your food, if you're not measuring your weight, whether it's with a tape measure around your waist or whether you're stepping on the scale. But you have to measure what you're doing, because if you are, let's say you're tracking your calories, or let's say you're tracking your protein, carbs, and fat, and you gained a couple pounds in a day, right? You know you have to tweak something. But let's say you are tracking all of that and you lost a couple pounds. That means you're doing the right thing and you want to keep doing that. Some people say that weighing yourself every day is not a good idea, but I don't agree with that. I actually think that if weight loss is your goal, that you should step on the scale every day at the same time every day. If you're somebody who weighs yourself once a week or twice a week and you're not losing weight, try to weigh yourself every single day instead, and then you can make little changes every day instead of like, oh, surprise, you gained 4 pounds by the end of the week. I also recommend using an app. I use an app called MyFitnessPal. There's a free version of it, and all you have to do is log your food in there and it will tell you how much you ate. So you know, let's say you tracked your breakfast and your lunch, you know by dinner time how much you have left to fit within the macros you're trying to meet. The 5th reason why you may not be losing weight is because you don't have anybody holding you accountable. Losing weight is not easy for many of us. Weight loss is something that many people struggle with. It's nothing to be embarrassed or ashamed about. So my biggest recommendation out of all 5 is that you get help and you find someone to hold you accountable. The more people you have holding you accountable, the more likely your success will be. It's not very often that you see somebody set out on a weight loss goal and achieve that goal without having people hold them accountable. Even if your accountability is just, hey friend, I'm doing this thing, can you just check in on me and make sure I'm doing it? Or, hey, Dr. Shelly, I want to lose 20 pounds. Can you just ask me how I'm doing every couple days and, see if I cut out the nuts or if I ate the whole bag of nuts like I normally do? That's all you have to do. It doesn't have to be complicated, but just let people know what you're doing. So just to summarize, the 5 mistakes that you might be making when it comes to your weight loss is you are eating nuts. You are not eating enough protein. You're not starving your body of sugar. You're not tracking your weight or your food, and you have nobody holding you accountable. If you got value from this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and share this video with anyone you know who is frustrated with their weight loss. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.